in the game. It's Reading versus Chelsea. A win for Reading. Will have to defend and have to stay focused and switched on for the whole game. Ball into the danger area, away by Van Havermaet. May Kith.
One of the hardest teams to beat. They were teams bogey sides, but it's just disappointing to see that.
Kerr. Okay, James turned on the speed. Didn't think twice about having a shot either. And that's the warning signs, just as Reading are thinking about trying to make something happen at the other end. Quick as a flash, they're defending.
You see, Sam Kerr then gets down the space on the outside, where if you're playing 5 at the back, she shouldn't.
Perisset on his harder. What about the movement? Back to Perisset. The players to aim for. There's Kerr to aim for! Wow! That does not happen very often. Sam Kerr with a goal gaping on the stretch. Couldn't punish Reading.
For me, she has to score there. I thought initially she was going to go with her head. But again, here, Chelsea, they're getting down Reading's left-hand side. If you're playing 5 at the back, you can't give Perisset that much space. Fantastic ball in. I did initially think she was going to go with the head. I thought maybe a diving header here. But it just drops and obviously it goes over the bar. But Reading have to do better there. You're playing 5 at the back. You can't allow Perisset to pick the ball.
Brighton for Chelsea. This breakthrough has been threatened off by Kith. And it's back to Cuthbert. Oh, and a save! What a save! And off the frame of the goal and over. Another let-off for Reading. What a save, though, by Grace Maloney.
I mean, it is a top-drawer save. You don't know how much she actually saw of that as well. But this football from Chelsea is fantastic. Harder picks it up here. It's one touch from Erin Cuthbert, one touch from Ingle, a finish from Cuthbert, a tap onto the crossbar from Maloney. I'm not sure how much she had because obviously Jade Moore come over. It's a strong hand onto the bar, but that football from Chelsea, that one touch, that's how you're going to break Chelsea down, Reading.
Eriksson. Niamh Charles. Wrighton. Wrighton is an excellent ball in, and it's Kerr! Of course it is! It's always Sam Kerr! A big moment, a big game player, and Chelsea are on their way again.
I mean, it's the same link-up. It's Wrighton and Kerr. It's like telepathic, you know, they know where each other are. You don't give Guro Wrighton that space down on the left-hand side and allow her to put the ball into the box. I mean, it's a sea of blue shirts as well, but you know when Guro Wrighton puts that ball in the box, there's only going to be one winner in the header. Again, it's fantastic football here from Chelsea. It's great feet from Guro Wrighton. She gets the space to put the cross in, and Sam Kerr just wants it more. She just wants it more than the defender. She gets across the defender. Defender there, you got to know where Sam Kerr is. She's difficult to mark in the box, but you got to know where she is. You got to have that physical touch, the physical contact before the ball comes in. She don't know where she is, and Sam Kerr is a fantastic header as well by Maloney, past Maloney, sorry.
Well, it's a fantastic.
Why they're in the position that they're in.
Now, what can they do here, Reading? Can they carve open an opportunity to get themselves back in this game? They have to win this match, Reading. Oh, what a chance! What a chance! A glorious opportunity for Justine Van Havermaet. Exactly the player you'd want to be in that position from a header, and she couldn't convert it.
I mean, obviously, Reading pick up the second phase ball. Emma McCandy does really well there to open up, puts a fantastic ball into the box. And then, yeah, Van Havermaet, I don't know. I mean, for me, she should at least hit the target there.
Charles to Wrighton. Yet another assist for Wrighton. Oh, what a good ball in, looking for Kerr. And Wrighton. James, what a first touch. And the second couldn't match it.
Yeah, Gemma Evans does better this time, knowing where Sam Kerr is, and it looked like it was just going to be a duplicate of the goal. You know, the ball comes in. Even last season, I don't think it'd have been an easy game for Chelsea.
No, that a little bit more time than she realised. Ingle, Kerr's made the run. James!
I think what you notice as well on that one is the ball coming to Harder, and where Sam Kerr had peeled off wide, she wasn't there for the knockdown. Bit similar to their goal that they scored last week where Sam Kerr knocked it down from Magdalena Eriksson. She wasn't there.
Brighton for Chelsea. She's already served up a goal on the plate for Sam Kerr. What about this time? Kerr's there again. They're calling for handball. Hooked goalwards. Oh, it wasn't too far away from Cuthbert.
It'll be interesting to see how close that was as well. But again, Sam Kerr's in and around everything all the time. She's winning.
Ingle looking for Kerr. Oh, and Harder. Lovely first touch from Harder. What about the second one? Oh, Wrighton's in there. Reading struggling to clear their lines. Oh, he's back with Niamh Charles for Chelsea. Decent ball in. Saved by Maloney.
Reading need to get out a lot quicker for the second balls. You know, Harder then, I thought she was going to go first time on the volley. She's allowed for it to let it bounce and then go before Reading player even presses. But again,
Haven't scored any important goals in your career. You scored the first ever goal of the WSL era. Oh, it's a mistake by May Kith, and they're in now. And it's Guru Wrighton who makes it two. And Chelsea have daylight. Deflating Manchester United, who can do nothing about this. And Chelsea are well on track.
I mean, the timing of the goal as well was the 41st minute, right before half-time. But it is a mistake, and Chelsea capitalise on that. Guru Wrighton, she's not resting. Obviously, the ball's bouncing around here. Erin Clough plays the ball back. She goes to go home. It seems like it bobbles off her knee, and Wrighton's there. Some strikers may have held back then and thought, you know what, I'm not going to win it. It seems like she's in two minds. She passed the ball through Maloney's legs. Fantastic finish here. But it's just that indecision. What am I doing? Am I going to go back? Am I going to clear it? She doesn't do either. And Wrighton takes full advantage of it.
You cannot lay the ball. Have been quite impressive in the first half till that error. Here's Lauren James. She's also been impressive in this first half. McCandy diving in, doesn't get there, but the flag's up on the far side.
I was going to say that was good football then, that one-touch combination play.
Well, that's it for the first half, one in which Chelsea have dominated, as most people expected them to do, and probably most people expected this player to be heavily involved. Goal for Sam Kerr, scoring the second, and has Chelsea well on their way to a fourth successive WSL title. And another. Now here's Jade Moore. Now she's going for the shoot on sight policy, which seems to be the a lot of action in the first half. Here she is again, gets it back from Cuthbert. James with the ball in. And they find that space in the box that they want. James, oh, what a ball in! What a ball in! A defender's nightmare in terms of the curl, and a defender's nightmare almost on the end of it in Sam Kerr.
Yeah, she whips the ball in and you're not too sure really, because there doesn't seem to be anyone in there, and then Sam Kerr at the back, Reading defence.
Found her, and Guru Wrighton gets past Mai Kith. And still Wrighton. And now Kerr. Looking for Harder. Clearance only as far as Charles leaders as things stand. Perisset. Cuthbert. Oh, heart in mouth moments there, and as Harder not far away.
That's such a dangerous ball. What you're seeing is Reading, they've literally just sat inside their 18-yard box, in between their around the penalty spot. They've not really got up at all. You know, it's a fantastic ball in from Cuthbert. Again, letting it bounce, it's difficult there for me. You just got to clear your lines because you don't know really what's going on behind you. She does well there, Brooke Hendricks, but...
To Harder, will there be a farewell goal for her, which would be so well received? Perisset slips it into James. And that's a corner.
And I thought,
oh, Berger's in a bit of trouble here. Oh, she's recovered in the end. Sana Trollsgaard almost making her pay. She's not had a lot to do, Berger, as Charles. And here's Kerr. That might have woken Chelsea up just a moment. And Charles with the ball in. Maloney didn't get there. 5, for goodness sake. Cankovic with a reverse ball, looking for Kerr, and Kerr's in here. It's Sam Kerr. This could finish it, and Kerr off the post, and of course she's finishing it off. Sam Kerr makes it 3 for Chelsea, and 4 league titles in a row. She loves a cup final, and she loves a final day, and she loves a winner's medal. Chelsea, champions of England again.
She just fancied doing a little 1-2 with the post, didn't she? She didn't fancy putting it straight in. But yeah, she's been fantastic for them all season. But again, she stays alive here. I mean, it's a fantastic ball. Deanna Cooper doesn't deal with it at all, and obviously here, outside of the boot, hits the post, and she's the first to react again, and that's what it's been the story of today. Chelsea have been the first to react to everything over Reading. They've been second to everything. Again, just wants it more than a defender. She just wants it more. She wants to put the ball in the back of the net, and she does exactly that. 1-2 with the post and follows up.
How many titles have you won in a row, Sam? Oh, she've really set them apart. Deanna Cooper with the ball in for Reading. How about a consolation? And that's it. It's all over. It's a contrast of emotions, elation and devastation share a pitch. It's a glorious 4 in a row for Chelsea, while Reading's 8-year stay in the WSL is over. Chelsea, Barclays WSL champions for a 4th consecutive season and 6th overall. And Emma Hayes leading her side to yet another major trophy. 13 in total. Kelly Chambers has had her Reading players swimming against the tide for so long, and the growth of the modern game has just caught up with them. Never before have we had a side crowned champions and relegated in the same match. Huge credit to Chelsea. And the champagne will be flowing in West London tonight.
Jackie, Gilly, thank you. We're right down in the hub of it. Carly Telford, your old teammates, a word on them at the moment. I saw you go up and embrace Millie Bright. What a moment.
Honestly, it's amazing. Like, when you've been in that changing room and you know how hard you work all year, the stress you're under from January onwards, 3 games a week, can't lose a game, can't drop points. It's just all the emotion that goes with it as well. Obviously, there's so many emotions you're going through. There's players that wanted to be on the pitch today that didn't get on. Everyone's played their part this season, though. There's been so many injuries throughout the team. I feel like everyone's contributed.